all, welcome or welcome back to my channel, being Louisa. This video was requested by Asma. Hey Asma. And it was, what are the beginning steps to become a student midwife? When I saw this comment, I was like, wow, like this is something a lot of people might be thinking. So I thought, yeah, I'm definitely going to jump on this bandwagon. I'm going to make this video and hopefully this will be a good source for people to come to, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that aren't quite sure how to get started. So I'm just going to tell you what I know and what I did, but it has been a couple of years since I researched and applied for my access course and then university, so things might have changed, but I'm going to tell you as much as I know. Alright, so I'm going to list these off basically and tell you kind of what I would have done if I had started from the beginning. So the first time you ever get a choice is when you're in like year 11, like we've got to start thinking about sixth form and college. So that's when I first get a choice. Starting off from secondary school, you have to choose like, you know, your A-levels in college. What I feel like you should do, even though it is really early, just casually look on some university websites to see what A-levels they want or what BTEC they want and stuff like that, and that can help guide you on what A-levels to choose. I would assume that they would want some type of biology A-level, which would be just beneficial to you as well, because then you'll have that one up on other people who haven't done a biology A-level and will know some of the systems in the bodies and like all that good stuff. I'm guessing they'd want something like sociology or psychology for your A-levels, which would be really great because sociology does link into some things to do with midwifery, but like things like that you should look into on the university website, and then you should choose your A-levels. If you've gone past the age of A-levels or you've already done your A-levels and you've actually just changed your mind saying what to do midwifery like I did, you can go the access route. So I did an access to nursing and midwifery. There are access to midwiferys, access to nursings, and then access to nursing and midwifery courses. There's also access to healthcare, I think. Healthcare professionals or healthcare, something to do with healthcare, I know there's one like that. And they're all accepted, well, depending on the university, but for all the universities in London that I looked at, they all accepted access courses, which is great. And if you've been out of education for a long time, you can do an access course as well before then going on to do the degree. Now, a side note, if you are just finishing a degree or have finished a degree or are about to finish a degree when you apply for university for midwifery, you can actually go straight into midwifery. I know a lot of people have gotten unconditional offers on UCAS for midwifery because they already have a degree. It doesn't matter what degree's in. One lady, she actually did an access course. She didn't even have to do an access course, but I guess she did it because she wanted to know the biology side, because her degree, which she got like about 10 years ago, was in HR, I think, like in management. And then like there's people on our course that have English degrees, that have mathematical degrees, like, you know, there's so many different degrees that people have, and they've just come straight onto the course and they got unconditional offers because they have the degree. A lot of the time UCAS just wants to know that you can basically complete university. That's basically it. That's why if you have a degree, you've already completed university, so like, oh, you can complete this course as well, so, you know, unconditional offer. So that's a side note, just to let you guys know, or anyone who has a degree or is about to finish a degree, know, like you can just apply straight to the course if you want, but I do suggest doing some type of medical knowledge thing. So yeah, so that's choosing your A-levels or an access course. The next thing you should do is research. Definitely research your butt off. Like, you should try and find out as much as possible to know, like, is this something you're even gonna like? Is this something that you're gonna enjoy? Another tip is to volunteer. I feel like that was such a good thing for me because I volunteered in the postnatal ward at a hospital in London, and it was eye-opening, definitely. It helped me know what to expect when it comes to midwives, like especially the ones that like rush off their feet and stuff like that. But I really liked it. I really liked going in there and just talking to the new mums. It was really nice. Like, you go in there, they'll be really friendly, and I was like, oh, I love this. I love like talking to you guys and like getting to know you guys and seeing how your birth was and all that stuff. So it gave me like some nice pre-warning, and a lot of people who managed to volunteer at my course, they kind of knew what to expect coming into it. If you can't volunteer in a hospital, because I know a lot of hospitals have strict rules about ages you have to be or their programs are full, try and find things like NCT, which is the National Childbirth Trust, are a really great organization. They are really helpful. If you have that kind of money and you have that money to like spend to make friends, go for it, go do it. And it's a great place to volunteer. Like, one of the girls in my course, actually I think a couple of the girls in my course have volunteered at NCT and they really loved it, and you also learn a lot of stuff as well. So volunteering is definitely a great thing to do. So once you've volunteered and you've done your research, say you've already done your A-levels and your access course, or you're halfway through them, those are great things to then have on your application. So when you apply, you got to apply through UCAS. we all know UCAS. UCAS is something that is very self-explanatory, and yet I get confused by it all the time. But you will then got to apply for UCAS for, oh, thank you, sorry, it got less bright and I can see again. Anyway, you then have to apply through UCAS, and you got to do a personal statement. Personal statements, I don't even know how I got into university, to be honest with you. I'm not great at personal statements. But I actually have a video that I will link up here that I did with my roommate, and it's for our personal statement top tips. You should go watch that. But yeah, otherwise you've got to do a personal statement, and it's really great to have on there that you volunteered, so you kind of like know the ins and outs of a certain area of midwifery. It's then good to do a lot of research about midwifery now and midwifery in the past, and trying to somehow add that into your personal statement, just so that it shows how interested you are, and it's not just something you've wanted to do since you was a child, which is like what everyone says. And sorry for doing that if you actually have, like, I'm sorry, but like, you know, like everyone says that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're committed. That just means you've always wanted to do it. That doesn't show, well, like, I'm so committed that I've kept up to date, that I know this and I know that, and like I think this is good, and like blah 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 blah, like, you know. And then once you've applied and you've gotten some answers back, you've got to go for interviews. Again, do some research about midwifery right now, state of the NHS in the UK, and midwifery to the NHS, just so you have that on the go. And yeah, and then once you've gone for your interviews, wait for the replies. Hopefully you'll get yeses, and you won't have to worry or stress out like I did, because I got a whole bunch of no's and only 2 yeses, and one of those yeses was for nursing and not midwifery. So I was stressing. If you watch that video, which I'll link here, you'll see how much I was stressing. I was like, what do I do? But anyway, hopefully you'll get yeses. If you don't get any yeses, if you get no's, don't take that as a no. Don't take that as a final no. I've seen so many people in the secret community of midwives in the making. Let's say they didn't get in on their first round, but they applied next year. That's what you got to keep on doing. You got to keep on applying. If this is something you really want to do, you got to keep on applying, and each year when you apply next time, make sure within that year you've done something to make yourself better, to improve yourself and improve your chances. So basically, like, volunteering is a really great thing. More research, buffing up your personal statement, just keep on going. And the first time, if you get all 5 no's, then in the summer when everyone gets all their offers and universities are trying to like fill their quota, there's clearing. You can apply through clearing. Be quick though, but apply through clearing and you'll most likely get in, because there's some people in my course that got in through clearing. If not, and it's still another rejection, keep on applying until you get in, because if there's something you want to do, you will get in. I always say perseverance and persistence are great things. Some people find them annoying qualities in me. I think they're the best qualities in me, because I am stubborn as budge, and I usually get things done and get things that I want, so you know. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video answered your question, Asma. I hope it helped, and in the meantime, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye y'all.